Let's take a look at Lab 10.1, creating a programmer-defined class in Python. This lab is going to use two files, rectangle.py and myRectangleClassProgram.py. In rectangle.py, we're going to create a class called rectangle that has properties length and width. We'll create two methods, calculate area and calculate perimeter, and those will be created and called in the myRectangle class program. Now just to note, the rectangle.py program that I unzipped had some weird spaces and tabs mixed up, and I had to go in and fix that before I could present this to you. You may also encounter the same thing. Just try retyping everything. It'll be fine. Let's just take a look into the PAL real quick. This is from your Python reading this week, and you could see in the top here, in pseudocode, we're going to initialize our class called employee. So we say, here's a class called employee. Let's initialize this with some parameters. Those parameters are going to be last name and hourly wage. And when you look at the Python, we say class of employee. We're using a capital E. That's a good Pythonic way to go. And then we'll use this underscore init underscore here definition with self and then the parameters we want to define. And then within that class, we'll make functions, methods that you can call and return information on. So let's go build our rectangle. Hopefully all of the tabs and spaces issues are fixed. So in this case, I have to do my define init with the length and the width. So I'll define init. And we want to call self, and we want the length, and we want the width. Then we want to get the length of the rectangle, so we have to call the self.length, and we're going to make that the parameter that was passed in, self.width. Okay, self.length. I'll keep that one in the recording. That's a common mistake. And then I'll say the width equals the width. That's better. So let's go and create our two methods. So I added this note for you in case you're not sure, the perimeter. So we will define our calculate perimeter. And let's be sure to pass in the parameters through self. That will make sure that we can use those parameters. So we're going to return the 2 times the length plus the width. So 2 times self.length plus self.width. All right, let's go down here and check our calculate area. Pass in self here, and we're going to return the length times the width. Self.length times self.width. Now we'll go and open up myRectangleClassProgram.py. And over here, I've already just created the new objects from the class and typed this in. This is directly from the lab. It tells you rectangle 1, rectangle 2, etc. So let's just run this and see how we do. Okay, rectangle 1's perimeter area, rectangle 2's perimeter area. Great.